Hey guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is a very special one. We're going to talk about all the things like new makeup that landed in my collection, and especially for my birthday I invested into Natasha Denona Retro palette. So that is what you are seeing on my face, and a lot of new goodies too, I would say, but with like a staple base that I absolutely love. So if you're ready to see how I achieved this look, then keep on watching. Okay, let's begin. The only thing that I have is my brows. This is not new by any means to me. This is just like a new pencil. And this is the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in the shade Cool Brown. This is how it looks. It came as a perk. Okay, let me explain. It was my birthday in February and I wanted to get a gift for myself, and since I did not purchase any palette this year so far, I thought I can like gift myself a palette. So that's exactly what I did. I purchased the Natasha Denona Retro palette since this came like in Ulta. It's been quite some time that I've purchased something from Ulta, so I felt like I should buy this just because I also had like a coupon of like $15 off with like $75 or something like that, and this is like $69, you know. So I purchased this and the e.l.f. brow pencil, so I got into that category of $75 and I got like $15 off. Long story short, that is why I wanted to purchase this. But with that, I got a lot of like perk gifts with purchase. So let me just tell you what all did I get. I got like the L'Oreal blending sponge. I got the Real Techniques sponge. I love this. I've never used the L'Oreal one, so I'll use that in like a future video, I would say. I also got this LA Girl color correcting, green color correcting concealer. And then I got the Ulta's lip oil, juice infused lip oil. I love this thing. I have another flavor or scent, I would say, with me, which is like a pomegranate flavor. This one is in the scent red apple. And then I have never tested this out. We're going to test this out. This is Milani Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush, and this one is in the shade Nude Flush. So we'll use that. And I also got this primer from Smashbox. This is the Smashbox Illuminate Glow Primer with vitamin C in it. It's like a sample version of it, so we'll use that too. Then I got a brush from Morphe. There you go. This one is Morphe M167, like the flat shader brush. So that was with the gift plus purchase. I think that is it. So without further ado, let's put these things on our eyes. I also ordered a Rare Beauty cream bronzer stick. It's not received as yet and I have to get ready for church. So we'll test that out in a later video. We're not running anywhere, so let's do that. For my brows today, as I said, I use the e.l.f. brow pencil, and this one is in the shade Cool Brown. For the primer, let's use that Smashbox one. Oh, actually, I also got one more thing, and this is from Laura Mercier. This is their Rose Gold Caviar Stick Eye Color Crayon. This one. This is also like a sample version, but Rose Gold is a good color like to have, right, for the inner corners or something like that. So let's move on with the Smashbox primer. This is like a tinted primer, like a glow primer. Looks like it has like a champagne golden color to it. Yeah, definitely has that glow factor to it. I'm going to put this all across like the perimeters of my face. I didn't think that this is going to be that glowy, but clearly super dewy. I'm going to get like a matte primer on the center of my face just because I do have a lot of texture and pores there. So I don't want to emphasize that, but towards the perimeter, I feel like glowiness looks really good. For the center of my face, I'm going to take this Danessa Myricks Balm powder. You know I love this. So I'm just going to focus this on the center and just blur out the texture and the pores. And because I'm more of like a combo oily skin type, this would just help my oils not to come out during the whole day. You can totally see like my skin texture like smoothing out as soon as I put this. Like it's just a beautiful product. And I feel like this is best worn like a primer. I don't use this like completely by itself like a foundation. Can you use it? Yes. If you have no flaw at all on your face and you don't want like coverage, then that's a really good product to have. Now for the foundation, I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty Ease Drop foundation, and this one is in the shade 11. I'm just going to pour a little bit on the back of my hand and then use a brush today, just because I like this product with a brush, just because I feel like it gives a little bit more of a coverage, which I'm looking for, because it's not like a full coverage product, but it gives like a good decent amount of coverage, like a medium coverage, I would say. How have you guys been doing? Like, I feel like I talk to you guys like on my weekends. I've told that like in previous videos also, like because I'm super occupied with like work during the weekdays. Weekends is when I generally record for you guys. So I feel like you guys are my like weekend buddies that I can like talk to, tell how my week was. So this week was my birthday week, and I, obviously when you're seeing this video, it's in March, I know. But today is like the end of Feb. I just wanted to come here, just update how my birthday was. Oh my God, that was like, it was an event. It was on a Thursday, and then I was working from home. So I generally go to work on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. That's like my office days. And then on Thursday and Friday, I work from home. I take calls from home. But on a Wednesday evening, while coming back from work, I got like a lot of traffic on the way back, and my son had like a soccer practice. I couldn't move my like car, and we were getting late for a soccer practice. So I called my husband, like, where are you? He said, I've already left from home with my older one for the soccer. I generally come back from office. I get my younger one from the daycare, from the preschool. And I was getting late. And I was like, it was 5:20, I would say. And his preschool closes at 6 o'clock. And you know the rush if you're a parent, you know. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not moving. The car is not moving. Help me out. And then he was like, oh no, okay, let me just go back and get the younger one. We'll definitely be late for soccer, but I'll do that. And I was like, okay, where is the soccer practice? And luckily the ground was like closer to my office. I'm using my Milani concealer. These are like my staple products, so there's nothing new in it. So since the soccer is in like the place closer to my office, I'll straight away come from office to that ground, because I'll not reach home in time. Like I was standing in that traffic from, I would say, I started from my office around 5:10 to 5:20, 25. I didn't move. Like, it was so jam-packed. I don't know what was it. Like, was it an accident? I don't know what happened. But it was not moving, and that's when I called my husband. He was like, okay, I'll get it, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna like come on time. I was like, okay, it's fine. I'll just talk to the coach. I reached there like before 6, but obviously because they were picking up my younger one, they reached around like 6:15, I would say. So we spent a day before my birthday in the field, in the soccer field. Luckily we had food at home, so I don't have to like come back from office and then like cook. I hate that. Yeah, so we came back after the practice, and so we both are coming in like 2 different cars, right? Because I came from office and he came with kids. We went back together because luckily there was like a playground there, so my younger one was not getting bored. So we spent a little bit of time. That's like a good family time to have also. So I was like, okay, fine. We went back from the ground around like 7:30, I would say, after this practice. I parked back in my parking spot at home and the car broke down. I was like, what is this? Like, I really didn't have any clue. Like, thank God it was not in the middle of the road, because oh my God, that would have just spoiled my evening altogether. But yeah, anyways, so that happened. And then I was like, oh my, what am I gonna do with this? And then luckily it was like Thursday the next day, and we don't have to like go, I don't have to go to office. And Vipin didn't go because there was like only one car at home. So he was like, oh, let me just work from home too. If you need some emergency, you need a car. I'm using my Milani blurring powder underneath my eyes first. Yeah, so Thursday came in. We had to like call somebody for like towing the car to get it to the workshop, right? So the towing people came. They said, oh, that's just a battery issue. I was like, okay, fine. If it's like a battery issue, then it's okay. And I was like attending calls left, right, center from my office. Yeah, it's just like my work day is like super cramped up. Like I'm on back-to-back calls all the time. So they came in. So we was like, okay, they jump started the car and the car like got up. And they immediately left, and then we had calls, so we shut the car. We came back in, and then the car is not starting again. I was like, what? What is this? And then we started like jump starting it with our other car. The power was not enough, it seems like, and it didn't like work. So my husband's like, yeah, let's not worry, I'm gonna change the battery, he said. Okay, I'm like, yeah, please don't do that. Let's just give the car to the mechanic and let them figure out. I'm super scared about all these things, like when like to fix our things, especially when it comes like cars, kids and all. I don't want to fix them. Like I just give that to the professional and like let them fix it. And my husband is like super handy, okay? Every time he has to fix everything. So anyways, I was on a call. He got the battery, he fixed the car, and the car was running. Super happy about that. But these all things, like the car things happened. Like he fixed the car and next, like the Friday. So on my birthday, the car was like all dead, okay? So we were trying to fix it, it's not working. I was like, okay, the birthday's anyway screwed. We're all sitting at home. And my son, my older one, has like the spring break going on right now. So he was like, okay, I have my soccer practice. Who's taking me for the soccer practice? I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, let's all go for the soccer practice, right? Like at least it'll be an outing. For the bronzer, for the cream bronzer, I'm taking my Cosmetics Nomadic bronzer, the cream bronzer. It's a little on the darker side, so I'm just taking it on the Real Techniques buffing brush. So we went out for the soccer game. And then, so that was like a good evening. At least like the weather was really good. So I was like playing with my younger one. My older one was playing soccer, and my husband was trying to fix the car. No, he was actually looking at all the YouTube videos to fix the car. So that's how our like evening went when he was playing the soccer. And then after his soccer was finished, we went outside for a dinner, and then we ate a cake. We cut the cake at home. So that's how like the birthday went. So, and immediately when I came back from like dinner, I could see the package with Natasha Denona Retro, and that made my day too. By the way, my husband gave me like a pair of earrings. Super, super cute. Like, I think you have seen that in a video, like prior to this, because I was wearing that in one of the video. I'll link that video in the iCards above. Like a silver with like stones on it. Really, really pretty. So that was it. And then he actually got me 2 pairs of earrings. So both of them were like silver metal. One was like a small with like stones, and I really, really liked it. And the other one was also silver, but it was like twirly hoop kind of a thing. But because it was like both silver, my husband was like, do you want this in gold? And I was like, yeah. Just because it was like silver, like both of them were silver, and I have a lot of silver jewelry. So he was like, do you want it in gold? I was like, yeah. And we're like that, okay? Our relationship is like that. It's like my husband, if it's like my husband's birthday, he'll be like, oh, I don't have like an orange t-shirt, so if you're getting something, just get the orange t-shirt. He's like that. So so we basically, yeah, so he ordered the golden one. It might be coming, it might be on the way. So we returned the silver one, and I'll wear that in like a future video when it comes. But it went really good. And then Friday we fixed the car, so we could like spend the weekend out. So that was really, really good. So that's how my weekend went. And by the way, you guys, I booked my tickets for India. So I'll be gone in May and June. Not the entire May, like half of the May away I'll be in India, and June completely I'll be in India. My mom is getting retired, so I'm gonna go and celebrate her, and hopefully after the retirement, when everything is settled, she can come and join us here. Super, super, super excited about that. Okay, so after we have all the bronzer in place, now I'm just going to set my entire face with the same Milani powder. I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and just floof everything up. She might not like come immediately, but yeah, she'll come towards the end of the year. At least that's the plan. Okay, so just a light dusting of everything would do. And then let's use that cream blush because I've not used any like liquid blush from Milani. So I'm super, super excited about this. This is the Cheek Kiss liquid blush, Nude Flush. So I'm going to take a little bit on the back of my hand. Oh, that's a beautiful shade. Like a nudie pink. Like a shade that I really, really like. I don't know how pigmented it is. So I just took like a very tiny little bit. I'm going to take it on like a stippling brush. And then, oh, it's super, super light. Okay. So nothing to be scared about. At least on my like medium tan skin tone, it's super light. Like very everyday. I'm going to put on the other cheek too. It's not messing up the foundation underneath because I powdered. But I don't see any lifting happening. And it's blending really, really nicely. That's how everything is working. I'm just gonna set my cream blush with a powder blush too. This is from M Cosmetics. I'm using a lot of M Cosmetics, right? This is the M Cosmetics Heaven's Glow blush in Venetion Rose. So let's take that. I'm gonna take it on like a BK Beauty Angie Hot and Flashy blush brush. I felt like this would like go so good with the eyeshadow. So that's why I took this. Like, look how beautiful it is. And it does have like a sheen also. So it looks very lifelike. Now for the highlighter, I'm going to take this Jaclyn Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Mesmerize. It's like a peachy pink shade. I'm going to take that. Just on the high points. I'm pretty sure you can see that. I have like two shades of Jaclyn Cosmetics highlighter. One is Iced and the other one is Mesmerize. I like Mesmerize on me just because it's not like that stark icy kind of a thing. Iced is super, super icy and cool tone. I like that only when I'm like wearing minimal makeup and I want the highlighter to be the focus point. My lips are getting so chapped. Let's use this lip oil, right? Oh my God. Open. Oh, is this sealed or what? I got to open this. Oh, my hands are like moisturized. Let's use the other one that's open. But the same like lip jelly. But this is the pomegranate one. Let's at least moisturize this. Look how glossy that is. I really, really love this one. Okay. So by the time we're doing our eyes, let that moisturize. Now for the eyes, we are going to use this Natasha Denona Retro palette. Oh my God, I cannot wait to use this. Hence the pink top. You know me, you know me. Okay, so what are we going to start with? There's a lot of cream to powder formula in this. I'm going to start with the shade Nude Mauve, this one, and see how it appears on my skin. Oh yeah, it shows up. Oh, nice. It's a very cool tone. Like, I love these tones, you know that. Like, I absolutely love my mauves and like pinky browns, and this palette is full of that. It's like a mauvey taupey shade. And I'm also going to take this on my lower lash line too, just to blow out everything. That just blended out so seamlessly. Really nice. There's a particular brush that I always use with my cream products. And this is from Angie Hot and Flashy. This is the A501. This like dense flat but fluffy brush. This works really good with like cream products. I feel like we should use, oh, I like the shade like Go Go as well as Andy. Where is Andy? Oh, this one. Like Andy, and this is Go Go. I feel like Andy would be better for today just because like mauve tone. Okay, let's start with Andy and see where it goes, because I feel like I have a, yeah, this is mauve. Okay, I'm gonna take Andy in the inner third of my eyelid. Oh, this would just be like a one and done shade for me. Not for today, but generally I'm saying, like, I love these mauve tones. Oof, nice. I really like that. Okay, now I'm gonna take like a dense brush. I'm gonna dip into this shade Rebellion, and this is the ColourPop E26. It's like a chubby, look at that, it's like a chubby dense brush. It's a smaller brush. So I'm going to take Rebellion. Again, it's a cream to powder formula. I'm going to take that there. Oh my god, that's so stunning. Going super messily. Oh, I love it. And I'm also going to take that same shade on the outer corners of the lower lash line. Just like that. It's so creamy and pigmented. Really like that. This went like swoop. I'm gonna take the shade Groove with like a small pencil brush, and this is Jaclyn Morphe brush, and this is JH39. I'm just gonna set that liner that we just applied. Actually, I feel like we should use a little more tinier brush. So I'm going to take a flat brush. Also going to take that on the outer corners of the lower lash line. Just blend it with it. Tones are so good. So good. I'm going to dip into this shade Amara, this one. And this is the Angie Hot and Flashy A504. Just gonna blend this a tiny little bit so that there's no harsh edges and the blend is a little bit more softer. And then I'm gonna take the same shade Amara and then just do that. Like take it down from that wing to the crease. I love that shade so much, seriously. I mean, it can be a user error of using this like shape, but the shades. Actually going back to that shade Groove and just intensifying the outer corners, just like that. Oh my god, I'm loving it, Okay, let's take this BK Beauty brush and I'm gonna dip into shade Mod, this whitish shade. I'm gonna take a little bit because it has like a pink tone to it, but I want a cleaner blend towards the brow bone. Yeah, it totally has that pinkish undertone. That's nice. It just cleans out everything. That's so pretty. So just blend out the edges. So I'm gonna take the shade Vivian, this one, and this seems like a cream to powder formula. Yeah, it is. And what I'm gonna do is take that on like a flat brush and I'm just gonna carve. You're seeing what I'm doing, right? I don't need to explain. I'm carving the crease out just so that that area is clean. Doing the same thing on the other side. I'm just gonna go back into this Groove shade and just melt that outer corners. Now dipping back into this one, and then just blending the outer corners. Just like that. Okay, I'm liking the way it's looking. I'm gonna take this shade Psychedelic in the middle. I'm just gonna take a little bit on my fingers, and I'm just gonna tap it right there where I have that empty space, so that it sticks to that place. Just for a kiss of like sparkle and shine there. It will definitely be more sparkly, I feel like, if I placed it over a glitter glue or something. I want it to be soft. Just like that. I'm going to finish off this eye with some liner and mascara, and I'll get right back. Okay, the eyes are complete. Let me take off the lip oil that I had, and I'm going to line my lips. I'm going to use my KKW Beauty lip liner. I just love this lip liner, and this is getting over and I cannot find it. That's the problem. Okay, I'm going to use the Natasha Denona Amarosa lipstick because I feel like that will go really well with this. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let me just set my face. I'm going to take my Catrice Prime Fine Dewy Glow Mist. And that will give a little bit of dew all across my face. But I'm going to just set my center of the face actually with like a powder puff with no additional product. But I'm just going to just press it out. Just because I don't want any dew right there in the center. Just like that. Oh my God, I'm loving the way how it came out. How do you like it? So that's my final look. I love the way it came out. I really love like mauves and pinky browns in me. I don't know what it is with that shade, but I love the softness, but elegance, but like statement look to it. I just really love it. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna give it like a 2 thumbs up for Natasha Denona Retro. Oh my God, 2 out of 2. Like, I love Natasha Denona midi size palettes, but I don't have all of them. Like, I feel like the ones that I have is the best. Like, I love the Retro and I love the My Dream palette. And then I have a lot of minis from her, which I'm not a big fan of, I won't lie. Like, I feel like the minis just disappear from my eyes, like, so easily. Like, I love her 5 pan, like the big size 5 pan, like quint size, but I'm a big fan of the midis for sure. I love everything that I have on my face. Actually, everything just turned out really well. I love the Fenty Ease drop foundation with that, you know, all the base is looking stunning. I love it, absolutely love it. You guys let me know, how do you like this look on me? Do you like mauves on me? Do you like purples on me? I love purples and I love mauves. Like this, I feel, oh my God, why did I not buy this before? I don't know, but a great investment for my birthday, I would say. But that's all for today, guys. I really hope that you love this get ready with me style of video and me rambling about my life. If you did like it, you know what to do. Do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload 3 videos every single week, every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.